How long? Oh, so that guy that I dated the longest for 4 years, I didn't have sex with him for 6 months. Yeah. The more I like someone, the longer I wait.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I think that's
no,
ridiculous.
it's 100% true.
It's like
so
scary. I mean, I've never like gone long term with anyone that I've went on dates
I need to
with,
gather
but
data.
I'd never like have sex with them because I mean, personally, I'm like traditional.
Oh, that's not me. I just want to gather data.
Yeah.
Wait, but
I don't have an
question.
Excel spreadsheet, like literally, but I have one in my head. And if I like somebody, I don't want my judgment clouded, so I wait.
So hold on, and I know you want to come in here really quick, Brittany. So you're saying that the guys that you think you want to pursue for long-term relationships, you're going to make them wait for sex, but the guys that you would not consider for long-term relationships that are not worthy, let's say, you'll just fuck them.
No, because
right
I don't just fuck them. I mean, I just.
I've
never had a one-night stand. Never. So.
Have you ever slept with a guy the same night you met him?
One, and that's the guy I make BG content with now. So.
Okay.
But it's not a relationship.
It's
right?
not a relationship, no. But I
Go
make
ahead.
him wait longer.
Brittany, you wanted to come in?
I had a question for my quadrant sister here. So you said that in your long-term relationship, there was a hookup, even though you had known each other prior within the first few dates, and you said you're traditional. Weren't you kind of worried that maybe it would leave an impression on him? Because I feel like guys, as a tendency, not always obviously, especially nowadays, will view like if she were to sleep with me on the first night, well, doesn't she do that with everyone else, sort of thing? Like, were you worried about that sort of thing?
Not really. I mean, like, I don't usually do that, but I did with him, and there was, like, alcohol involved. But, so, like, after that, we were just, like, inseparable, and we're still together now. And, like, with my relationship, like, we're very traditional. I don't let him watch porn. I don't, I even, like, say, like, liking girls' photos on Instagram's cheating or anything like that because... you don't need to look at another girl when you're with me.
Maybe you just got better stuff to do than dating for that. I don't know. Like, I feel like I've got better stuff to do, and it's just gonna bring bad stuff, like to,
Well, I don't know. Like, there's only 2 guys on this panel, so I'm wondering if Brian thinks that.
No, it would definitely.
No. I was gonna ask if he thinks that, like if a girl slept with you on the first night, would you automatically think like, does she normally do that? Is she a hoe? That type of thing.
I certainly think that some men will view it that way, but me personally, I don't necessarily think that the quickness with which a woman will hook up with you on an individual level is necessarily an indicator of past promiscuity or current promiscuity.
Why?
Sometimes it's just like, random.
She just either wants you. It could be that she
wants you.
She wants you that bad.
How do you know it's not just a cope?
What do you mean?
A cope
on
for like,
the guy's end?
Yeah, for like ego purposes, like, oh yeah, I was just such a Chad, she had to.
It could be.
Instead of like, well, she was like basically naked on her Tinder or whatever it was.
Well, I mean, for example, there might be girls, and I've definitely heard from girls on this who they're virgins and they don't want to wait for like the perfect in love moment. They just kind of almost in the same way that some guys will view their virginity as like, yeah, I kind of want just want to lose it. So some girls will just, sleep with the guy really quick, even though they're a virgin.
You don't think it reflects on the committal level at all?
What do you mean?
Like if you just met a girl, meaning there's no prior friendship, you haven't really seen her around, you just go on the date, you met on a dating app, whatever, and she just like sleeps, so you don't think that she did that with other guys?
Well, I mean, it could be to some degree an indicator. I think there's stronger indicators of potential promiscuity because I don't think it necessarily, if a girl sleeps with someone quickly, that it necessarily means that they sleep with a lot of people. For example, someone who's a serial monogamist, they could have long-term relationships and not really be into like going out, partying, clubbing, going on, having one-night stands. But they don't have any qualms with hooking up quickly. But they also aren't just like racking up numbers. What's that?
But wouldn't that be promiscuous?
What do you mean?
Like to do that?
Well, I'm not sure if serial monogamy is
no, not serial monogamy. I mean like on the first night, and they're doing that a lot.
Well,
that's like a repeated pattern of behavior.
I don't think that. I don't think you are necessarily promiscuous if you sleep with someone quickly. I think
Then what-
promiscuity has more to do with the amount of partners that you're sleeping with.